Hi, Mr. Zimmerman.
Hi.
Laura Hubbard.
Nice to meet you, Laura.
Likewise. Thank you for agreeing to sit with me today.
Absolutely.
Yes, I previously I spoke with Christina, your broker, and she referred me to you. Actually, I had done some signs for some of the Remax rebranding that you guys are going through right now, which I'm sure is quite a treat.
Indeed.
You have to get all the stuff redone, your signs, business cards, all that. So just an extra expense, I'm sure.
Yeah, but we were due.
Yeah, well, that's one of the biggest things I'm here to discuss with you is with your current signage, what are your goals in seeking the new advertising signs?
Well, as you know, that we did go through a recent rebranding, and so it was kind of good timing. A lot of my signs are about 5 years old, so they're starting to look a little worn and old, and so one of the things that we're looking to do is just kind of refresh our brand, our personal brand, and maybe highlight some of our higher end properties with the Remax collection, and then a lot of the homes that we've recently rehabbed.
Okay. Now, who's involved in the decision making of your promotional signs? Is that something that you hold all the power in, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I make the decisions for the entire team.
Okay, that's great. Now I heard you say that you want to. One of the biggest reasons is you want to highlight those the higher end homes. Now, or that you want to use a more standardized sign with just maybe a little bit more pizzazz, or?
Yeah, well, we have the template, as you well know, which is the Remax collection, and then we do have some availability through corporate to personalize it a little bit. So, one of the things that I'm excited about with this new rebranding is, we're well past due to rebrand, basically as an entire international company, because as you know, when things stay the same for a long time, people just become blind to it because it's what they've seen, and so when you change it up, then it tends to catch people's eye a little better.
Gives them that wow factor, hence the wow signs. So yes.
Perfect. That's, you brought that in.
I am going to take a few notes. I hope that doesn't bother you at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, okay, good. Just want to make sure that we're on point with what we have to offer and to align it with what you are trying to do going forward. So I understand that the current industry signs, they're kind of like blasé, for lack of a better word. How do you think those make your listings stand out as of now? Like, other than, because yes, the homes themselves, that will draw an eye, but there's also, that deciding factor of maybe who's selling it, what company.
So one of the things that you had mentioned over the phone that I would be interested in talking about is, right now we don't have any reflective material on our signs, and I thought that was a great idea, because it certainly pops out a lot better at night, which, every little competitive edge that we can potentially get, especially when it comes to being on a listing appointment or something like that, every chance I get to stack the deck in my favor, I absolutely take that.
Sure. Now, where do you feel like the other companies are losing that edge? Like,
I wouldn't necessarily say that they're losing the edge, but one of the things when you called me that I really appreciated is you are a local company, you're new to the marketplace, and I am really, really passionate about supporting local. So I think that that's where you'll have an advantage, because I'm expecting that I would get a little bit more of a personal touch from you as opposed to just kind of being a number with one of the national brands.
Yeah, well, Christina said you might say that. So
she knows me well.
She's got a good knack for people. Now, if you had the ability to personalize your signs for all your high-end properties, what effect do you feel that would have on the sales of those properties?
Well, I don't necessarily know that it would have an effect, but again, it would just be one of those small differentiating factors that, when you have enough of those small little things that other people aren't doing, it all adds up to a much bigger differentiating factor. And so that's kind of what we're looking for.
Okay. I think we can definitely help you with that. Now, you also said that you have recently done quite a bit with rehabs and like flipping homes. So,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel that the signs would be?
Yeah, I was hoping that we could kind of put our heads together and collaborate and maybe come up with some snazzy one-liners or catchphrases for some of the writers or something like that that would just, again, catch people's eye, make them stop and think, as opposed to just saying 3-bedroom or for sale or fireplace or, but I don't want it to be too corny. Some of them are like, honey, stop the car. Well, that was cute the first
Right.
3 weeks it came out, and then after that it's like,
You
gosh,
see
that's
that-
so gimmicky.
You see that one a lot. You do. So, what's on that wish list for that projection of things that?
So again, I don't know if you're the one to talk to or not, but I was hoping to sit down and discuss with you or a creative or someone that just might have some outside the box ideas that other people in the industry haven't been doing.
Yeah.
Just two heads are better than one when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Agreed. I actually am that person that you
Oh,
can.
okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay, great.
well, I can help you with that. Like, if I could show you our signs and show you how we can personalize the signs to your personal technique on sales, help your property stand out from other listings while showcasing your unique sales approach. Was that something you think that you would be interested in seeing? If we can set up
Yeah.
another meeting, maybe. I know you've got to
Absolutely.
get going today.
Yeah, as you know, it's hard to carve out larger chunks of time, but if we could have a very focused meeting sometime at the beginning of next week, maybe
Yeah.
30 minutes,
Okay.
that would be great. So if you could send over some ideas ahead of time,
Yeah,
so that
absolutely.
we could both kind of be on the same page, that
Yeah,
would be
I've got some
beneficial.
example signs I can show you, as well as some brochures and stuff of some of the things that we have to offer. In the signs, there's different shapes, sizes, reflective patterns, lights, if you wanted to do that. It's completely up to you, but I do look forward to scheduling that next meeting, so we'll try to get that in next week.
Okay.
If Tuesday works for you, but again, I'll send over that initial feedback that you just asked for, and then we'll schedule from there. Does that sound good?
I'd like that.
Okay, pleasure.
you.
Thank you again.
Bye-bye.